Excuse me? Excuse me?
Call.
My name is on the list.
There's no guest list tonight, love.
Oh.
This is a radio show.
Oh.
Call. For the next hour.
Is that another crank call?
I know who it is.
Sounds like Dino Lenny.
No.
Must be Core on radio. Oh, I didn't know they had a show. Well, they do now.
What you didn't know we had a show, it's been like nearly 2 years now. Actually, this is episode number 26. And what a great episode. We got on the show Francisco Farfa, the Tegel Boys, Teos Mago, Curses, Regular, Fred Lennox, Tel Fussman, Blacktone, Circulation, Myleo, Mike Ross, and Phonics, and Matrica. Oh, you're gonna love this show. It's full of great stuff and packed with new promos, isn't it great? I'm waiting for this guy to say yes, great.
Yes, great. But first...
Yeah, I told you he was gonna say yes, great. He does it all the time. Well, that's why he gets paid. And first, yes, it's Trick with Mata Mata, featuring Gabriel Massan. Welcome to Call with Dino Lenny.
Se tu aguenta, tenta, me segura que eu vou dar queda. Porque parece ironia querer viver o amor no meio, yeah. Se tu aguenta, tenta, me segura que eu vou dar queda. Se tu aguenta, tenta, me segura que eu vou dar queda. Porque parece ironia querer viver o amor no meio da raia. Mas parece ironia querer viver o amor no meio daria. Ele sabe que eu sou pretinha e nojenta, além de ser muito esperta. O rabo grande, o peito duro, a cara lisa de boneca. Eu botando pra tu ficando esperto e toma surra, vai. Eu botando pra tu ficando esperto e toma surra, vai. Pode falar comigo, amor. Você sabe que eu te quero. Tenho muito pra dizer. Eu só fico aqui pensando e pensando. Pode falar comigo, amor. Você sabe que eu te quero. Fala comigo, amor. Você sabe que eu te quero. Fala comigo, amor. Você sabe que eu te quero. Fala comigo, amor. Você sabe que eu te quero. Fala comigo, amor. Você sabe que eu te quero. Fala comigo, amor. Você sabe que eu te quero. Fala comigo, amor. Você sabe que eu te quero. Fala comigo, amor. Você sabe que eu te quero. Fala comigo, amor. Você sabe que eu te quero. Fala comigo, amor. Você sabe que eu te quero. Fala comigo, amor. Você sabe que eu te quero. Fala comigo, amor. Você sabe que eu te quero. Fala comigo, amor.
Welcome to Core. This is Dino, Lenny playing now Francisco Farfa with Laser Beam. The first track was Trick Mata Mata featuring Gabriel Massan, and I apologize if we had to reverse a couple of words just to make it a little bit cleaner, just make sure the kids are not, safe. And we got some radio policies to respect. But we love the track so much, so we had to play it. But obviously there's the explicit, uncut version online everywhere. This is Francisco Farfa. You're listening to Core. This is Dino, Lenny. Enjoy.
I was feeling a bit empty, a bit peckish, and I couldn't quite put my finger on I need to scratch an itch, I need to scratch an itch. To press against something pressing against me. Hazy.
Am I getting through? Repetition is a form of change.
The fuel of fire. The fuel of fire.
You're listening to Core.
The fuel of fire runs in my veins.
Just listen to Tegel Boys, Love 'Em, Lear Them, and before that, Francisco Farva with Laser Beam. Just a little reminder, it's only available on vinyl. How sexy is that? Playing now, Teos Mago and Curses with Antídoto. I can't even speak Italian anymore. With Antídoto.
Whatever
welcome to Core. This is Dino, Lenny. 60 minutes of electronic music every last Sunday of the month. And we went through a lot of promos. I think this one is out already. It's Fred Lennox with Fire Starter. And just a little reminder, you can stream back the show on all our socials, YouTube, SoundCloud, and you can be a regular listener on our One World Tomorrowland app, which is going very strong. And always look out for your local station, because we got a huge syndication. We got about 7 trillion listeners listening right now. Maybe less. Yeah, it is less. We had Rogla, Maybe It's Love, with a Captain Moustache remix. And he's just walked out from the barbershop. Captain Moustache.
number you have dialed is not available at present. Please leave your message after the beep.
I think the last time I heard something about an answering machine was like when my school used to leave messages to my father. Mr. Lenny, your son has skipped school again. We found him buying records in a record store. And my father, well, that's cool. As long as he hasn't used my money. Which probably was anyway. So Tal Fassman, Hard to Tell, then Black Tone 22.
The number you have dialed is not available at present.
Coming up next is going to be Circulation with Barbie Car. Welcome to Core with Dino Lenny.
Please leave your message after the beep.
Yeah, next, it's time for the guest interview of the month on the show, right here, right now, Bedouin. Come on. Great, so welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Pleasure. How are you?
Great. Just we're here in Miami right now. One more week before hitting the road back again. We usually take a few weeks off in February, so it's been really good time in the studio, catching up, disconnecting a little bit from gigs and touring.
We heard you played at Terra Solis, right?
Yes.
So how did it go?
Actually, we loved it. It was a very pleasant experience and a surprise. We heard it's a brand new venue, so it's always a little bit, risky checking out a brand new venue anywhere. But this was a very, very beautiful venue, outdoor. The size is great, the layout is great. It's a little bit away from the city, which is nice. The sound was perfect, and it was a really good vibe. It was really, we had a good time. It was one of the best times we played in Dubai, to be honest with you.
Okay, how different are your Saga shows going to be from this one then?
Well, basically, when we do a Saga show, it's the whole immersive experience. We bring the entire production along with performers and our musical lineup.
Gotcha. You're very unique in your own style. A lot of people are raving about, the kind of vibe you can create during your sets. What is it about? I mean, there's quite a lot of love for Bedouin out there.
Oh, thank you. I'm happy to hear that.
You're welcome.
It just happens naturally. It's just the music that we go for, or the programming. Basically, we rely a lot on playing our own edits and remixes,
right.
Even though they're not released or anything like that. They're just made for our sets usually, and we make a lot of those. We make I'm constantly making edits of any track that I like, whether it's a song from different era of music or different year, or different genre. So when you're already editing everything, or a lot of the music that you play, you're already giving it your own personal touch.
Cool.
So it's also a combination of several things: the energy that we're providing in the room, and level of emotions and drama, and the tension and the release, and the original edits and remixes that we incorporate in our sets that usually never released.
Right, okay. We've noticed a lot of new names on your label. What's the latest with Human by default?
Connecting and releasing music from artists that are truly amazing from all over the world, including Capone, who's with us right here, who's been one of the most, prolific and really special producers and DJs that we've signed recently. And they all have a very similar vision, and we love all these artists as people as well, which reflects a lot on their art.
Right.
So yeah, it's been really special working on the label and connecting with all these artists.
Sure.
It's been a really, really pleasant experience.
Do you ever get the feeling when you play in a club or in a country, this is the place, I wish every place was like this? Do you ever get that kind of sensation?
Yeah. I mean, you always have these moments, I think, in different places when everything kind of works right and everything's working perfectly, and you're like, wow, this is the best moment ever. But I think we have a lot of those moments in Ibiza, Burning Man. In Ibiza, because, it becomes like, this is going to be our 9th year or 8th year in Ibiza. So it becomes like home over there. So you get comfortable. Once you get comfortable and you start understanding that people from all over the world are coming, instead of you going, the table has turned a little bit. You're stationary somewhat. Of course, we're still touring in Europe. People from all over the world are coming. So you get to create this playground and program it musically in a very special and unique way, because you get comfortable, you get the confidence of playing there so many times in the same room. The room, the sound, the vibe, how, the when does it get busy, when does it slow down, and all that. So that all helps into doing what we do there.
Right, so that's about feeling comfortable and liking the place. What about feeling uncomfortable? Do you ever find yourself a little bit edgy, especially when you start DJing? You're not feeling right in this place, or it eventually gets better, but do you find that kind of pressure sometimes?
That definitely still happens. I mean, nobody's immune to that, and I feel like that happens more often when the sound system has an issue or it's not up to par, or the setup is not good, or there's something that's not going to help you provide the experience that you want to provide.
Right.
And that's the only time that makes me nervous or makes me anxious is because there's elements beyond our control that we have to deal with.
Okay, then here's the moment. Give us a little introduction of your album. What is it going to be like?
It's designed to be more of a musical experience, listening experience, rather than club tracks.
Right.
But at the same time, some of the music can work and translate well on the dance floor. We just released the first single from the album, which is a little teaser of what's to come. And the full release is early May. And it's our first kind of full-on studio album. So it's really exciting for us.
Well, we look forward jamming and vibing to your new album. And thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you guys for having me. Appreciate it.
Our pleasure. See you soon.
Thank you guys.
Ciao, ciao.
Core with Dino, Lenny.
So that was Milo with 2094. Playing now is Mike Rouse with Christmas Present for Papa. It's a little bit early. Still haven't opened my Easter eggs. It's a Mitagami remix. Stay there. In a bit we're gonna have Galford and Angus with P. This is Core with Dino, Lenny.
Christmas at Oma and Opa. Breakfast at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And dinner in the morning. What's going on? Fatima the Zwina. Taking care of the household. Papa ist ein toter Hecht. Und ein toter Specht. Fatima the Zwina. Taking care of the household. Papa ist ein toter Hecht. Und ein toter Specht.
We tend to keep the tempos of the most original tracks, as they were intended to be. So I'm not going to mix this one.
This is Sven Fate, and you are listening to Core.
Thanks, Sven. And he's always in the studio, moving around, chatting with, guys, And he only has to drop that line.
This is Sven Fate, and you are listening to Core.
Sven, really, that's really kind. But once is enough, really. Once is enough. Cool. So kind of him. Nice man. Such a nice man. Yes, you're listening to Core, and this is Gulford Energies with P. Stay there. Infonex and Machuca coming soon. We'll rumble around.
Mal gesagt.
Call.
got to concentrate.
So we're close to the end of the show. This was Phonics and Machica with Rumble Around. So you thought it was the end of the show with Phonics and Machica Rumble Around, but it's not. Actually, we're going to push the tempo and leave you on a higher note with Roberto Capuano and Move It Man. I actually like this record because it's very 80s. It's got that kind of hip house feeling, which I love, actually. We need more of these. So well done, Roberto. It's a cool track, and it's our last track of the show with Dino Lenny. I hope you enjoyed it. So don't miss the next one, end of next month, last Sunday of every month. Ciao, ciao from Dino Lenny. We're gone.
play just like the toucan. 2 damn 2 grams, I'm a new man. Is it too damn fresh? I can't hear nothing cause I'm too damn deaf. So we go, and it will always be and never be. Whether be you never me. When we're feeling heavenly together, we come and stand up tall. Look around the room, sweat is dripping down the wall. And whatever together, the weather staying forever. The weather playing whenever, we're never saying as clever as ever. Cause I'm sure that we got to know it's the start of the beginning, so we got to go. I said so, I said so, I said so, I said so. I said stop, and it will always be and never be. You weather be, you never me. When we're feeling heavenly together, we come and stand up tall. Look around the room, sweat is dripping down the wall. And whatever together, the weather staying forever. The weather playing whenever, we're never saying as clever as ever. Cause I'm sure that we got to know it's the start of the beginning, so we got to go. I said so, I said so, I said so.
with Dino and Lenny.
Excuse me?
Uh-huh.
Excuse me?
Yeah?
My name is on the list.
There's no guest list tonight, love.
Oh.
This is a radio show.
Oh. Oh.